What's going on, guys? Roger here with QVO Tactical. In today's video, we have a gun that I've been waiting a long time to shoot. This is a gun that I've had my eye on for the last couple of years since we first saw it at SHOT Show. Of course, I'm talking about the ZEV OZ9 Hypercomp. Now, as always, I like to tell you guys how I go about getting these products in for review. Over the last few years, we have developed a great working relationship with the awesome people over at ZEV Technologies. They sent us this gun free of charge for us to use in this video and for future content. The gun is ours to keep, and we appreciate their support. As you all know, we manufacture holsters as our main business. Having these guns in shop allows us to properly fit your holster with the exact gun and weapon-like combination before we ship your product out. This is a big part of our QC process and something I think that definitely makes us stand out as a great holster company. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get into the specs of this new offering from ZEV. The OZ9 Hypercomp brings the benefits of a compensator to a compact platform without adding the extra length or mass of a traditional compensator. The gun is built on the very popular OZ9 platform from ZEV. It features 4 tapered vertical ports integrated into the top of the barrel. When shooting, this vents the gases in an upward direction, reducing muzzle rise. This particular model features the X grip, which is a full-size grip on a compact slide. Something very unique about this model is the cutout in the slide. You're going to notice a top channel cut all the way out to the end of the slide. This is made in conjunction with their ported barrel and pinned front sight. With the front sight pinned to the barrel, it is much easier to track your sight as it does not reciprocate with the slide. Now, as many of you know, I'm a big fan of the OZ9 platform. It is everything that I would want in a striker-fired platform, with the grip of a 1911, a steel chassis giving a little more weight. All of that with the integrated compensation of this Hypercomp model makes this a flat shooting gun for sure, something you will see here very shortly in the range footage. Now, as always, we like to record our first rounds through the gun, so here's that footage now. All right, guys, finally here out on the range with the gun that I've been waiting pretty much like 2 years to shoot. This is the ZEV OZ9 Hypercomp with the X grip. So like I said in studio, full-size grip, compact slide, but it's got the island style porting right here on the barrel. So we're shooting some 124s, and it is dark out now, so we got some studio lights out, but I'm gonna use the weapon light to shoot our first rounds through. Here we go. I'm just gonna shoot 5 to 10 rounds, see how this thing feels. Here we go. Okay, like it's a light gun, and then it's just kind of deceiving because the recoil is so little. So it's very easy to track the big SRO, big field of view, tiny little dot, very easy to track as the gun barely even recoils. So let's go take a look at the hits. I started speeding up as you guys saw towards the end. I'll put some light down here. Too bright, or are you good?
It's a little bright when it's on there.
How about now?
That's fine.
Okay, here we go. So I got to zero this dot still, but as you see, I was speeding up, and we decided to put a zeroing target over this, but I mean, I'll take this all day long right in here. But yeah, first round's out of it. I'm liking it, and I'm gonna have Jade and John shoot it now and see what they think. All right, we got John up now. He's gonna do his first rounds to the ZEV OZ9 Hypercomp. Go for it, bud.
Very, very nice. Super flat. Yeah, that thing's, for being a light gun, like you said, that thing stays right on. I like it.
All right, we got Jade up now. Her first rounds through the ZEV OZ9 Hypercomp. Go for it.
Yeah, that's like really flat. Yeah, it feels great.
Next up, I wanted to run a couple of build drills. Uh, 182, first shot, 0.9. Let's go again, stand by. And a 186. So definitely can get consistent sub 2 second build drills. The trigger isn't as light as what I'm used to with like my 2011 platforms, but it definitely feels nice. Super like smooth pre-travel, and then nice solid hard wall, and then boom, pressing back. So I know exactly when my shot's gonna go off. I can hit that pre-travel, there it is, there's the wall, There's the brake. Come out to reset. It's nice, loud, audible, tactile. You should hear that on camera, and then again with the brake. So I dig it. Flat face trigger from ZEV. And we're gonna do some slow-mo now, showing the different recoil with different grains of 9mm. Now you might remember from last season when I talked about purchasing a new high-speed camera. I wanted to do this specifically for this portion in our videos where we compare the difference in recoil between the different grains of 9mm ammunition. This footage you're about to see was filmed at 1,000 frames per second. This allows us to slow down the footage so much that you're going to be able to see which gun recoils the most and which one returns to zero the quickest. So guys, after that clip, what are you thinking? After I watched it several times, to me, it looks like the 147 shot the flattest. To me, it had the least amount of muzzle rise and returned to zero the quickest. The 90 grain plus P ammunition from Ultimate Ammunition had a little more recoil, but it did look like it returned to zero at the same time. Now the next thing I wanted to do was put a common range myth to rest. A lot of the times we will see keyboard commandos down below in the comment section talking about how ported guns at night will hinder your night vision. I can tell you guys right now, we filmed the majority of this review at night, and I've been shooting ported guns for the last 20 years with no issues whatsoever to my vision at night. To illustrate this even more, I decided to run the OZ9 Hypercomp under night vision. That was good. So as you guys just saw, I was able to accurately hit multiple targets from a paper target that we had at 5 yards all the way out to a mini A-zone steel target at 40 yards, and that target's only 6 inches wide. We accomplished this goal from a static position and while moving. The flash from the 4 ports in the Hypercomp did not affect my vision at all. I was able to clearly see my red dot on target while using the Streamlight TLR VIR2 with their IR illuminator and laser combo. I think this weapon light is a good one to use, especially if you're indoors. From using it out here on the range though, I don't think it would serve you well on a long gun, as the illuminator didn't do much for me past 10 yards. I was a little difficult to see that tiny steel target at 40 yards with this illuminator, but we still managed to hit it. Now, to keep in line with this theory, I wanted to return back to the range at night and work on some concealment drills. All right, guys, back out on the range for some nighttime range fun. When we did our last range session, I didn't do any concealment work with the OZ9 Hypercomp, which is something I wanted to do because this is definitely a gun I could see myself using for EDC. So that being said, running it in our Wingman appendix rig, and as you can see, very easy to conceal, very easy to get to, and I'm just gonna run some draws from concealment, one shot on a target. We're about 10 yards away, C-zone steel. I just want to see what kind of times I'm getting. So here we go, stand by. Whoop. Fumble with the shirt, fumble with the grip, but a total time of 2.1. So obviously we're gonna need to improve on that. Here we go, stand by. Much better, just comes up, presents really nice. So 115, let's go again. There we go. And a 0.99. So I'm gonna run a few more drills from concealment. What I love about the OZ9 is it's everything that I want from a striker fighter platform with just reliability, but then I have that grip angle that I'm used to from a 1911, 2011. So let's try some bill drills from concealment. Actually, that feels a little light. So tack mag out real quick. All right, here we go. Bill drill from concealment. .212, first shot was a 115. Let's go again. And a 198, first shot 101. So first two reps from concealment on the bill drill, was able to get a sub 2 second on my second run. Yeah, I'm digging it, and I don't really get this question a lot. A lot of people talk about porting, especially at night with the flash, if it takes away from your night vision. Guys, it doesn't. You saw from the night vision footage, even shooting under nods, which is extremely sensitive to light, I was still able to track between all the different steel targets that we had on the range that day, and then shooting right here, right here, I'm able to stay on target. The flash is it's very quick and gone, and it doesn't hinder my vision at all, even my night vision. So just want to clear that up for anybody that has questions, or if you're down there in the keyboard typing already, like, I don't like porting because of that reason. Well, I would argue to go try it and see if you have a difference of an opinion. But anyway, I'm gonna run some more drills out here on the range before we head out, and yeah, let's get to it. All right, we got John up now. He's gonna run some single shots from concealment with the ZEV OZ9 Hypercomp. Here we go, stand by. Got a 211. Let's go again. Here we go. Stand by. Nice. 177. It's what, 4/10 of a second off already? Here we go. Stand by. 163. Stand by. 151, stand by. 135.
I miss fast.
Stand by. 154. All right, guys, so that wraps up the range portion of this video. We ran a little over 500 rounds to the gun, and I'm happy to say that it ran everything flawlessly. We had no issues with 124, 147, or even the 90 grain plus P from Ultimate Ammunition that we used. My overall thoughts on the offering from ZEV is that it does live up to the hype in regards to how flat it is when shooting. I really dig the design of the barrel and the channeling in the slide. That is something I have not seen before, and I think that it's both functional and aesthetically pleasing. I'm also pleased that they are offering it in the X grip configuration. As many of you have seen here on the channel, I like to run full-size grips with compact slides. I've pretty much done this to every gun we've had here on the channel, from the Glocks and MMPs all the way even to our 2011s. Having this set up on the OZ9 but now integrally compensated is a striker fire dream in my opinion. Now, as always, guys, there are a couple of things that I didn't like and that will most likely change. The first and pretty much the only thing was the trigger. It was just a little heavier than expected. However, this is an easy fix as the OZ9 platform uses Glock Gen 3 components. So additionally, the gun does come with 2 lighter striker springs, which I'm assuming if I just change it out to one of those, it's gonna change the issue for me, no problem. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up this video. We appreciate all of you taking the time to check it out. It means a lot to us. Big thanks to Dan and Nick over at ZEV for supporting the channel. Guys, if you wanna pick up anything from ZEV on their website or calling it in, you can use code QVO Tactical and it does save you 10% off anything from them. So make sure to use that. We appreciate their support. Guys, be sure to like and subscribe, as that does help out the channel as well. If you're interested in further supporting our content, check out that Patreon link down below. We greatly appreciate all of you guys checking out the video, and we appreciate the support from our Patreon members. So as always, thanks again. I'll see you in the next one.